Yeah. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
Good morning.
Stop it.
This is crazy.
Listen, there's a lot going on today. Of course, J. Cole is going on today.
Smoked them.
So we're going to talk about that. Also, we have some special guests joining us since the April Fool's comedy show is tonight at the Barclays. We got Rip Micheals, London Brown, and Justina Valentine joining us. Y'all had Rip Micheals going viral yesterday, too.
His wife left him.
While he was in the hospital, possibly about to die.
On his
Thank God
deathbed.
he's still alive. I'm still alive. Yes, but in the meantime, we got some good things happening today. It is a New Music Friday. We are going to shine a light. 800-292-5150. Anybody you want to spread some love to and shine a light on, call us up because we love that. But in the meantime, we've been hearing this world premiere. We have it now? Oh, it already aired? All right. Kehlani, After Hours, will be playing that at the top of the hour every hour on this New Music Friday. We love us some Kehlani. All right, let's shine a light. 800-292-5150.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
Good morning.
That's a nice jacket.
Thank
I like
you.
that.
You're offended.
All right, well, let's shine a light on, and my girl Chantel from Detroit sent this to me. I want to shine a light on Raina Harmon. She is the Iowa women's basketball assistant coach. She's been with Iowa since 2017. Previously, she coached at Central Michigan University and the University of Michigan. She also coached at her alma mater, Detroit ML King, under legendary head coach William Winfield. She graduated from King in 2000, and then she played collegiately at CMU. So congratulations to her. She also collects sneakers and has her own clothing line. That clothing line is called Unified Ballers Apparel. So shout out to her. Big moves. And we love to see it. All right, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150 is a number. Kyle, what's good? Who you want to shine a light on?
Well, I want to shine a light on Nashville, Tennessee. You know, it's growing. It's becoming that spot. It's the music city.
I've been there a couple of times. I love it there.
I interviewed you when you opened up the Black American Music Awards.
Okay, that was an amazing
So
event.
that was an amazing event. You were on the red carpet. You were beautiful. You were in a hurry. And I just wanted to just give you a call and say, what's up?
Are you from Nashville?
I'm originally from Nashville. Yes, I grew up in Tampa, Florida.
That's nice. You see a lot of people that are trying to hang out in Nashville now, too. Not just white people either.
I mean, everyone is hanging out in Nashville, and it's a big hip-hop community here.
And y'all got the National Museum of African American Music there. So I encourage everybody when they're in Nashville to go check that out. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Yee, for your time. Bye-bye.
Bye, Kyle. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And what we've been talking about behind the scenes all morning. J. Cole is in Yee T. When we come back, it's Way Up.
Truth in the room is
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Oh, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
New Mano.
Man, listen. The fact that Mano's not beefing with nobody, but I'm watching all these other things happening, which, by the way, is very exciting.
I'm retired.
On a Friday. But let's talk about J. Cole. Now, he cleared
Smoked
up
him.
his whole Instagram and put up his Might Delete Later album. So this is the only thing on his Instagram page right now. And on the closing track, 7-Minute Drill, he actually
Smoked him.
comes back to talk about Kendrick because Kendrick took some shots at him. And they weren't like crazy shots, right? But
Put him in his place, though.
well, Kendrick's shots weren't crazy. So
Nah.
I think J. Cole, he
Smoked him.
has some things to say that everybody is talking about right now. So from 7-Minute Drill, here is the first thing in the first verse that he had to say about Kendrick.
I came up in a Ville, so I'm good when it's tension.
Ooh.
Woo.
Okay. All right. Well,
Smoked him.
there's more. All right. In 7-Minute Drill, here's what else he had to say on that verse.
He averaging one hard burst like every 30 months or something.
All right. And then in the second verse, the beat changes, and here's what he had to say addressing Kendrick some more.
Your arms might be too short to box with the God.
He loves him.
Smoked him.
That's his brother, but And everybody also is waiting to see if Drake is going to respond to what Kendrick had to say. But I saw what Punch wrote from TDE. He said, SMH, I thought To Pimp a Butterfly was pretty good. So, that's in response to J. Cole basically saying that
Butterfly? What was it?
Kendrick's album.
Oh.
Oh my! Would you stop it, Mano?
I don't know. I'm not in the loop right there with that.
But it's
that
number
kinda
one
rap.
on iTunes already. Of course. And, to everybody else who dropped today, because we're going to be talking about that in new music, I wonder how it feels. Like, as an artist, Mano, say you put out a project today and this is all happening. How does that feel as an artist?
Not good.
Right. Because
When
now
something
everyone's
like that,
talking about
it's
a
not
J.
good.
Cole surprise album, Might Delete Later, that's out right
My
now.
first album came out when Michael Jackson died.
What?
And then that Tuesday, because this one album was coming out on Tuesday, that Tuesday, all Michael Jackson music went up. And everybody was buying Michael Jackson music.
Well, listen, that's crazy.
Crazy.
The timing, because you can't predict things like this.
Just my luck.
But I know we're going to be talking about this all morning. I'm looking at people's
you know what,
responses,
though?
and I haven't heard the rest of the album,
But
really.
you know what, though?
What?
He smoked them.
Okay. We haven't heard the rest of the album yet, so I'm going to make sure I listen to this whole project, because I'm a fan of J. Cole, of course.
Me too.
And I'm a fan of Kendrick, so this will be interesting. And Absol and Daylight, they're also on the album, too, on the song called Pie as well. So we're going to be listening to this and talking about it, but we had to start it off at this on a New Music Monday. And when we come back, we have, Friday. Why did I say
It's
Monday?
Friday. Tell us a secret.
And when we come back, we have About Last Night.
No, but they got to tell us a secret about last night.
Well, get your secret ready.
Yeah.
All right. About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. Again, that's 800-292-5150. And here is this classic song, Thinking About You. Frank Ocean. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Last night.
Ooh, last night. It's way up. I'm Angela Yee. Mano is here. Apparently, there was just an earthquake.
Right, and we didn't even,
Everybody's texting me. Shout out to my girl Melissa. She's in Brooklyn. She said the whole building was shaking. But
our building wasn't shaking, though. We didn't even feel it.
what floor? I said we're all the way. We're on the 6th floor. Yeah, but we don't have earthquakes in New York like that.
Every now and then.
Yeah, but not really.
I just predicted this. I just said it was the last days.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're doing About Last Night. And so yesterday while I was here, I had Rip Micheals guest hosting In Your Seat. And he had some things to say about, he was hospitalized. He had a heart attack. He has congenital heart disease. He's actually waiting to get a heart transplant because his heart is only at 15%. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So it was really bad. He was in the hospital 2.5 months. And he said during that time, his wife left him. Here's what he said.
My wife left me when I was in the hospital too. So
That's crazy.
Yes.
I don't. How does that even happen?
I guess when it says "to death do us part," she's a go-getter. She don't like to procrastinate, so she was.
God,
she was out.
That's terrible. How long were you guys married?
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded.
I guess when it said I was in ICU, she was like, "I'll see you later."
So she thought he was going to die.
Well,
and then just got up and left.
I don't know what happened on her end, but what I noticed was when this clip went up, a lot of people were like, he must have did something because women don't just leave you while you're in the hospital. And I saw a lot of people commenting about it on social media, but that is the one thing I didn't know that was going to go as viral. It was on TMZ.
Right. I saw
it's
that
on
clip,
Shade
though.
Room, Hollywood Unlocked.
You lit, girl.
Well, I'm just saying the whole topic of it.
But he got like a pacemaker or something.
He's getting a defibrillator. What do you call that? A defibrillator? I can't even pronounce it. Defibrillator. Defibrillator. I can't even pronounce it.
The fiddler?
The fiddler? What is that?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Pause.
but I saw a lot of people chiming in. And then I also saw people saying that's a male thing to do. Like a guy would leave you, but a woman won't. I was like, is that true? Are we a lot more loyal in those situations? And then I saw people saying she must have went through his phone. And that's what happened.
While he was dead with a bad heart?
But we don't know until
She's vicious
his wife...
for that. For even thinking about that.
Until his wife speaks out. We don't know what happened. So I saw a lot of people speculating on what it could be.
Nah, don't say she went through the phone while he had a bad heart. That's not even funny.
Listen, women will go through a phone.
While you on your... Yeah, you know what? You could be in the coffin and still be, he's dead, mother.
You know how many people have at funerals, all the women come?
Right.
And then it's a whole situation. But we don't know what happened in there. But that was my About Last Night. Now, when we come back, it's time to tell us a secret. As you can see, we got some secrets. 800-292-5150. It's no judgment, Mano. No judgment.
Well, just tell us a little baby secret.
Last time somebody called while you were here, they said their full name and where they were from and everything. You don't have to do that. You stay anonymous.
You can do this. It's up to you, though, baby.
And tell us a secret. 800-292-5150.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here. And that was Kalani After Hours world premiere every hour at the top of the hour. You like Kalani, right?
Love her.
All right. Well, you ready to tell us a secret?
I ain't got none today.
Oh, yeah, right.
I want to hear some, though.
Okay, well, let's hear them. You guys, it's a no judgment zone. You're anonymous. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, tell us a secret.
I really can't stand my mother-in-law.
Ooh, okay.
Mother-in-law.
You think she knows?
Probably not, but I feel like the feeling's mutual.
Mm-hmm. So you secretly can't stand each other? What y'all be doing to each other?
It's a lot of backdoor things. Like, she'll talk greasy to me, but in front of my husband, she'll tone it down and, try to water it down. But between me and her, she's always, more aggressive, and I like to stay quiet because I don't want to rock the boat.
You should record her.
Definitely not a good situation.
And you telling her how to do it.
You should record her and then be like, yo, your mom wilding.
Well, it's been times I, tell my husband about it, and he'll check her in front of me. I don't talk to my wife like that, He'll try to nip it in the bud.
That's a good man.
But there's somebody I'm spending my life with, and I got to kind of deal with her.
Yeah. Sometimes mothers get a little jealous.
No, I've known her my entire life, and she's always just been real messy. She's still friends with all of his exes.
She's musty. What?
Messy.
Oh.
It sounds like she got her own issues that ain't got nothing to do with you. She's just like that. All right. Well,
why you just don't confront her and just be like, yo, look.
Because she got to be with this man.
I'm going to be in your life regardless.
She ain't really been she was not a great mother to my husband growing up, and they're trying to mend their relationship, and I definitely don't want to step on that.
Okay, I understand that.
Oh, yeah, so I guess I'll hold this secret until I go, I guess.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, well, listen, she got to do what she got to do. At least she love her husband, and at least he be checking her.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. He definitely got my back.
All right, thank you. What's up, anonymous caller? How are you?
I'm good.
All right, Mano's here, I'm here, and you know what that means. We want to hear your secret.
Yes, I'm ready to leave my man.
Why?
For a new one.
Because he just, it's like he don't help me with the kids enough and stuff like that. Certain stuff he just don't do, and I can do it by myself, so I don't need him no more,
You must be really frustrated.
I am. Been doing it for 6 years. I'm done.
So he don't help with nothing at all?
He do sometimes, but then he be baby stepping it. We almost 30. We got small kids,
Yeah, that has to be really
I
frustrating.
can't be working and you sitting at home and you not cleaning up the house or stuff like that, and I'm the one working. No.
All right, she's over it. She's frustrated. She's done all she could do. I feel you, girl.
So is he cooking and stuff like that for you at least?
No, sometimes I come home and the kids ain't ate or nothing. That's what I'm saying. I'm just tired.
Where you from?
Uh-oh.
From Nashville, Tennessee.
You want to get you a Mano? That's what it sounded like.
That might be a step better. You know what I mean? That might help you out.
Hey, hit me up.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself, girl.
You
go from bad to worse.
You're such a hater.
So how you going to break up with him?
I kind of already put some clues out there. I just moved into a new apartment, just me and my kids.
That'll do it.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, he knows.
At least leave him a note.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you for hearing me.
Now, why would you tell that girl that will be going from bad to worse when I'm actually great?
You actually do like other people's kids. You like them laying on your chest, daddy. Read to me, daddy.
I'll be your baby, daddy. That's my baby.
Yeah, don't do it, girl. All right. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. This morning, Lizzo posted on her Tumblr a message, and we'll tell you what she had to say about her feelings and hiding her true feelings.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building.
Mano!
Yes, I am.
Mano, you were in Savannah, Georgia, too. That's dope.
Savannah.
Shout out to everybody in Savannah that's listening right now.
Definitely shout out to Savannah.
All right. Well, rest in peace to Buju Banton's son. He posted that, unfortunately, his son, Miles Myrie, is dead. He put SIP, Papa, God knows. And so... Again, we are sending our condolences to
the worst pain.
His family. I can't even imagine.
Absolutely not.
What that could feel like. And there's no more information on that. All right. Now, Lizzo has also written an essay, and it's on her Tumblr. She posted it this morning. It's about her feelings amidst the controversy over her I quit statement. If you guys recall, she talked about quitting, but then said it wasn't music that she was quitting.
When I say I quit, I mean I quit giving any negative energy attention. What I'm not going to quit is the joy of my life, which is making music, which is connecting to people, because I know I'm not alone.
All right. Well, she went on Tumblr and did an essay. And the essay is where she talks about her feelings and how she was taught to suppress her own feelings when she was a kid. She said amongst the things, there were 3 rules that she had to help mediate family fights. 1, don't cry. 2, stay neutral and de-escalate. And 3, don't take anything personal. This isn't about you. But then she talked about how trauma began to compact on Melissa. And she said 9 years later at her father's funeral, she still never broke the rules. She played her flute and spoke at his memorial. She was present for her mother because it wasn't about her. When other people's emotions bubbled up, she stayed neutral. She sat through both services and she did not cry. It wasn't until she excused herself to make a phone call outside did she collapse onto the stairs of the funeral home and weep alone in the cold Detroit snow. She talked about being strong. She said when men began to befriend and reject her, saying you're too good for me, but not too good to make them feel good, she carried that. When childhood friends began to cut off the strings of her heart, saying we can't be friends anymore, she carried that. When her family separated like dandelion seeds, it seemed like they'd never be together again. Melissa slept on so many couches, floors, and car seats. Sometimes she didn't know she'd ever see them again. And it's a whole long essay on her Tumblr where she reveals a lot of things about herself. So you can read that. Right now, she posted it, like I said, today. All right. More Diddy stuff, Mano. So get ready. Diddy's son, King Combs, Christian King Combs, is being sued for sexual assault. And the alleged victim claims she has audio recordings of him forcing himself on her during a yacht party. And another accuser, Rodney Jones, Lil Rod, he's also involved in this too.
Pause.
Her name is Grace O'Markay. She filed this suit alleging she was working as a steward on a yacht. She said Diddy had chartered that yacht and that Christian had her take a shot of liquor, and she claimed she immediately suspected it was spiked, but she was able to tell him to get off of her and leave her alone. She said that he was trying to kiss and grope her despite her protestations, allegedly. She said she was able to escape, but that she suffered mentally and emotionally ever since. And she says that Rodney Jones was in the mix for this yacht party, and she's being repped by his same lawyer too, by the way. Go ahead, say what you want to say about it.
Of course, definitely, of course. No, I don't have nothing to say about it.
Okay. So she also posted up pictures of her arm with black and blues on it and things like that. And so we shall see, but she's also suing Diddy specifically for aiding and abetting in this alleged lawsuit. And she said the Hulu camera crew was also there recording other things that were happening for Carisha Please as well. All right, so we shall see where all of this is leading. At this point right now, this is an allegation, just to be clear. You can read the full thing on TMZ. And when we come back, we have your Under the Radar. These are stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. If you needed a kidney transplant, would you get one from a pig? You got to do what you got to do. We'll talk about it. Also, this earthquake, a 4.8 earthquake here in New York, a very rare occurrence. We'll tell you about that too. It's trending. It's way up.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here. And we've been through a lot together, including an earthquake that just struck over here in the tri-state area. A 4.7 earthquake that rattled a lot. A lot of people have been texting both of us saying, did you feel that? Are you okay?
Did you feel it?
No. The extent of any damage is not immediately clear. My parents said the pots were shaking in the house.
Oh, they felt it.
My girl Melissa, who owns the grill, said the whole building was shaking. My guy Robinson, he owns a pharmacy and eclectic wine and liquor store. He said that he has to check on his businesses because it was rattling over there as well. So
we've been sitting here like nothing.
I know. I didn't even know until it was trending. All right. Now, another under the radar story. There was a heist, a $30 million cash heist that happened. And they're saying this is the biggest cash heist in Los Angeles history. It took place on Easter Sunday. It was a money storage facility. It is very nondescript when you see what it looks like. And they still have not located or have any information on who was responsible for this. But the group made entry by the way of the building's roof. Then they got into the vault, and people are wondering, how did this not trip the alarms? And did one of them have an insider connection to the building? So when reached for comment on Thursday, an LAPD rep did confirm to Complex that the investigation remains active. And at this time, there is no information that will be released. I also saw they had like a little dirt and a little hole on the side of the building. So I'm not sure if that had to do with the heist either. But I don't know if these people just clean got away with $30 million. They're comparing it to Heat. The movie Heat, the way that they were able to do this. All right. And I was asking you guys about if you needed a kidney transplant, would you get a kidney from a pig? Well, a man in Massachusetts, Richard Slayman, he was discharged from the hospital on Wednesday. He did end up getting that pig kidney transplant, and he said he does feel just fine. He has one of the cleanest bills of health he's had in a long time. And he said it's a reality, one of the happiest moments of his life. And so far things are okay. Because kidneys are the most in-demand organ, by the way. So, got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, my friend just got a kidney transplant. His girl gave him a kidney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now that's loyalty.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. And when we come back, we do have the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we do have comedians, London Brown, but you also know him as Uncle Marvin on Raising Kanan. Justina Valentine, we know her as an artist, but also from Wildin' Out. And Rip Micheals, who just went viral yesterday, but he has his April Fool's comedy show happening tonight at the Barclays. It's Way Up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building.
That's right.
All right, Bronny James has declared for the 2024 NBA draft. He said, I've had a year with some ups and downs, but all added to growth for me as a man, student, and athlete. I've made the decision to enter the NBA draft while maintaining my college eligibility and will also be entering the NCAA transfer portal. Thank you to USC for an amazing freshman year, and as always, thankful for my family, friends, doctors, athletic trainers, and fans for their support.
How's his health?
He
had an issue, right?
Yeah, I would hope it's fine. He did suffer cardiac arrest while working out on campus. That was last year. He did make a full recovery. He's worked his way back to the court, and those are the ups and downs that you face with. But that was his decision. So we'll see. And he's still, still has his college career. It doesn't mean it's over for good right now. All right. Now, a guitarist, Justice West, who played on Beyonce's new album, Cowboy Carter, has explained why they were able to keep this quiet. Because, Beyonce said she's been planning this album for 5 years. Wow. And it was supposed to come out before Renaissance. But the album took over 5 years to make, and she said with the pandemic, there was just too much heaviness in the world. We wanted to dance. We deserved to dance. And so she had to trust God's timing. Well, Justice West said the collaborators were able to keep it quiet because not only would you be disbarred from the Beyonce camp, no other artist would trust you could keep confidence. Right. You would essentially be out of the circle of trust for big major projects that require a level of silence. And of course, you want to make sure those checks clear. Makes sense to me. I mean, if you had the opportunity, you would keep it quiet. Like to work with Beyonce.
Of course.
Quiet as a mouse.
Shh. No secret.
All right. And Paul McCartney has talked about the Beyonce Blackbird cover from the Beatles song Blackbird. And he expressed his admiration for that. He said, I'm so happy with Beyonce's version of my song Blackbird. I think she does a magnificent version of it, and it reinforces the civil rights message that inspired me to write the song in the first place. Remember, we talked about how that had to do with Brown versus Board of Education. Right. That was the inspiration of that. And he said, I think Beyonce has done a fab version and would urge anyone who has not heard it yet to check it out. You are going to love it. I spoke to her on FaceTime, and she thanked me for writing it and letting her do it. I told her the pleasure was all mine, and I thought she had done a killer version of the song. So shout out to them for that. All right, Tiger Woods, that's Mano's alter ego. He's giving up sex to focus on the Masters tournament, according to a friend. Yes.
Nice.
Just to focus on the tournament. Yeah. He's working really hard in the gym. He's eating right. He's even eliminated sex. He does that now when he's preparing. No sex until the tournament is over. He doesn't want anything to take away his focus. You should do that while you work on music.
I have done that.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
How long?
For a little while.
Like, what's a little while?
I mean, a good little while.
What's a good little while?
A couple of,
days?
Maybe
hours?
A couple of weeks. A few weeks. Couple.
Anyway, that is your Yee T. And when we come back, it is a Friday. So it's a new music Friday.
Yes, it is.
And there's a lot going on today. Okay, you're talking about J. Cole, but there's also a lot. But J. Cole did put out a surprise album, so we have more about that. It's way up.
Everybody whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. You should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and the award-winning advice giver, Manos in the building, and we have for Ask Yee, Zanice on the line. What's up, Zanice?
Hi, how are you doing, Angela? And hey, new Mano.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, you sound
I'm
so
doing okay.
sweet.
How you guys doing?
We're
Blessed.
good, thank you. What's your question?
Well, my question is that I'm a diabetic, and I've been a diabetic since 15 years old, and now I'm totally blind. And I want to start back dating, but I'm a little afraid. So could you give me some advice on that?
Ooh, okay. When is the last time you've dated?
Well, the last gentleman I was dated was 9 years ago, and he left, and he told his family members he left because he didn't want to leave me around because I was blind.
Damn. That was cruel.
I know. Do you have friends and family that are helpful?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I have a good support team. I have a good caregiver, and I have a son, a wonderful son.
So I think that for you, one of the main things is to make sure that you get with somebody who you could trust. And
Yes,
of course,
ma'am,
we can
that's
never
right.
fully trust somebody when you start dating, but at least somebody that you know is a good person.
Right.
Yeah, so one of those things is going to be references. Do you have friends or family that have been able to, hook you up with somebody?
Yes, I do, but I'm just a little nervous about it.
What makes you nervous?
That, like the part you said about feeling comfortable to be able to trust someone, because I have my own apartment, and then, when he come to date me, it will be just God and Jesus and me and him. So I'm a little nervous on that part.
And don't let nobody in your apartment right away. I mean, not until you feel comfortable enough to be alone with them. Somebody should be courting you and taking you out and doing things with you so that you feel like, okay, this person, you'll get the vibe from somebody. And of course, we're never 100% spot on, but once you feel comfortable, like I can let this person in, that's when you do it. And I think the scarier thing is to never even make the effort. You want to make sure that you don't scare yourself out of something that could be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Right, that's true, very true.
Yeah, so before you let somebody in the apartment, make sure they get to meet your family members or your friends. Do some group activities so that they feel like, okay, these people know who I am. They're familiar with me, so I'm not going to do nothing crazy. See how they act around their friends. Get to know who they're around, who is their circle of people. All the things that I would tell somebody, blind or not, that you should be doing before you let somebody into your home.
Okay, thank you guys very much, and you guys have a very blessed day.
You
I
too.
listen every day.
Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. Well, that was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And there are definitely websites that are designed and online dating sites that are designed for virtual dates for people who are vision impaired. So I just want to make sure she's aware of that. And when we come back, we have special guests joining us today. We have Rip Micheals, who was guest hosting yesterday, Justina Valentine, and of course, London Brown. You know him from Raising Canaan. They have the April Fool's comedy show happening at the Barclays, but they'll be joining us right now. It's Way Up.
We about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now. You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. And Rip Micheals was guest hosting all yesterday, but he's back again because we have your friends.
Yes.
In the building. My friends too, Justina Valentine.
I would like to think I'm more friends with you than I am with Rip.
What?
And so,
he was offended because you said that he's thicker than you. But also, London Brown is here.
Yeah, he is. You are still
That's what you
thicker
got the black
than me.
girl butt. You got a new black girl butt.
You're still thicker than me, though. Regardless, you're still thicker.
Instead of buying a tiny home, you bought a butt. Okay.
And London Brown is here too.
Thank you. Good to see you again. Absolutely.
I feel like London, did we get you in trouble on lip service, or were you good after that?
No, I was
Okay.
good. It was grounded in truth.
Oh, what'd you say? You was doing some of that white tea talk stuff?
I was just keeping it a
That
buck.
white tea talk stuff.
That's what it was. It was solid. But no, they was trying to. I think the headlines be important because they flip the headlines around, and the headline got nothing to do with the actual response. But it was solid.
All right, well, let's talk about it because you guys have this April Fool's Comedy Jam. Now, I didn't know Justina Valentine was on the show because she's not on the flyer.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, Angela, because I'm like, why am I not on the flyer? But yet he asked me to post like 5, 6, 7 times. He want to utilize my social media, but like I see London Brown's on the flyer.
Now, London Brown,
I didn't see him post.
Yeah, I didn't see
him.
Oh.
I see a whole bunch of white tea talks talk about, that's white tea talk.
Listen,
Talk about the
Hold on, Jay. This the thing. What I do is, unlike a lot of the other people, I'm actually outside touching hands with the people and saying,
That's why you got COVID.
Come to the show.
Ooh.
Never caught it, thank God. But my point is, I really be out there, so I support the show and everything like that, but I like the personal invite.
And Justina, I always look out for Justina. I brought a white girl doing Black History Month to the Apollo and let her close. I don't want to hear it. That's risky.
Right now, Rip Micheals is here, Justina Valentine and London Brown. They have the April Fool's Comedy Show tonight at the Barclays. Yeah, there's a lot of people on here. How do like the time slots get allotted? Because I'm like, how are we gonna have enough time for?
Kind of like a Diddy party.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Cut
Justina.
that. This isn't live, is it?
Wow. What in the world? Never been invited.
Me neither.
Look at London, he's uncomfortable.
No, I'll be in the house, man. That's why I stay in the
Take
house.
that. Take that.
You just said you were outside, but now all of a sudden you're in the house.
I'm outside.
You're outside touching people, but now we bring up a Diddy party.
I just say people, hands. See, that's change. Don't be changing up the narrative. It gets weird.
You don't have to post because you're outside, but now you just be in the house. I'm just trying to figure out which one it is.
I will say, London, because you do these white tea talks all the time, and you're always giving your input on relationships. You're a little traditional. You know, he's not like a very progressive relationship type of guy.
Oh, you mean I'm not doing the trendy comparison between
You're traditional.
50 and what you giving, what I'm bringing to the table. I don't do none of that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that as a
Right.
negative thing.
Right.
Some people are very traditional when it comes to relationships. Some people are like, okay, we could just have an open relationship. You do this, you do that. I'm fine. I don't care what she did, where she's been. You're a little different in that way. But then that whole thing happened with Drea, where you chimed in on that. She responded, and people was coming at you.
I mean, people can feel what they want to feel. That's why, I always try to keep it respectful anyway and keep it grounded, so that, because I know I got to stand on what I'm saying.
Right.
So if people really listen to what I'm saying, they'll find the truth. Usually, grown folks get what I'm talking about.
She responded to you and no one else too, which was interesting. Because here's the thing. I feel like you give your opinion on things. That one just happened to go very viral. And a lot of people were weighing in. So
what did you say?
Bro, she's passed around goods. Oh, so you think you're the guy because you got a pretty woman and she's pregnant. But congratulations on the newborn. Hey man, I'm just here to, when I do my breakdowns and everything, whether people agree with them or not, just do the research first and then, double back.
All right, we have Rip Micheals, Justina Valentine, and London Brown in the building. You know how hard it is to talk to 3 comedians at once? But we have more with them when we come back. It's Way Up with Yee. Yo!
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now. You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. We have Justina Valentine, Rip Micheals, and London Brown in the building. Do you feel like you have to be nicer now because he did almost...
No.
I'll be honest with you. After the Apollo show, first of all, I don't have what you would say many white qualities, but I am the who called 911.
Okay.
Everyone's around him, eyes rolling back in the head. No one's calling 911. I go, I go, hello. Rip Micheals, he's a part-time Wild 'N Out cast member, so take your time getting here. No, just kidding. I go, he passed out. He's having a heart attack. I don't know what's going on. So I make sure he's good. Next day, I call him. I go, Rip.
Make sure I'm good while she's out there. She's at the ambulance taking pictures for fans. She's like,
the fans wanted pictures.
Move your body out the way. I can't. The ambulance, y'all turn the lights off. Y'all blocking my light.
So I knew he was good. He was doing the thumbs up this neck. So I call him the next day. I go, Rip, you Gucci? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm in the hospital bed. I said, all right. Did you put some extras on it? He's like, Justina, what do you mean? I'm like, did you put some extras on it? Like, I know your heart was taxed. It was a long show. You were up and down the stairs. But did you, the eyes rolling back and the convulsing.
See how Justina makes fun of no matter what is going on.
I was like,
no matter what is going on.
I was like,
you can't make fun of black health.
Was that real? I was like, it's over for you. He had a deal on the line with Kevin Hart. I was like, Heartbeat Productions is over for that. I'm like,
Justina is so vicious.
But he told me that none of it was fake. But you never know with Rip. You just never know because he's all about the moment. I thought he thought if he faked a heart attack at the end of Apollo, he thought he'd have better ticket sales for the April Fool's Comedy Jam. So I was I said, I'm
look at
not
white
gonna,
conspiracy.
I said, look, I'm not going to tell everyone. If it was fake, your secret is safe with me. I just want to know, was it real?
No. But I know you probably were so concerned because that is your brother.
Yeah, of course.
You know, at the end of the day.
I was like, Rip, I was like, if you die, can I get the, he had a Louis jacket on that night. I was like, I just want to make sure it's probably not in the will, but can I get it?
That Louis jacket is very nice.
Thank you very much. I only have one of them, so that's just what I don't have a lot of nice clothes, but I do have one or two pieces that I will wear everywhere. So you will see it everywhere.
Well, he dresses very schizophrenic. Yesterday, the blue jacket he had on with the camo pants, I said, Rip, this.
You know, the style is not to match.
Well, Justina kills it because every time she has this brand and she just assigned what I forgot what I think it's Grand Theft Auto Hooker brand.
I like it.
Like she's waiting for it.
I like to be consistent with the branding. What can I say? But no, I love Rip, and like I said, I wanted to make sure he was good.
Right now, Rip Micheals is here. Justina Valentine and London Brown. They have the April Fool's Comedy Show tonight at the Barclays. Right now, Rip Micheals is here. Justina Valentine and London Brown. They have the April Fool's Comedy Show tonight at the Barclays.
That's why I love Justina. No matter what is going on, no matter how serious it is, you can see she will find humor in everything. And I thank her for that because sometimes when I'm down, that actually sense of humor, like treating me normal, makes me feel good. I'm at a different level of comedy now. So me even being vulnerable enough to post that I'm in a hospital, even enough to post and tell people what I'm going through because I know someone else is going through that. And it is great to laugh at what you've been through because that shows the strength and the power. Like a lot of people saw myself as Rip Micheals. It's actually Rip Mike Heals. And that's what I've always tried to do with my comedy is actually heal people and make them go through things. So this whole entire journey, yes, it hurt. Yes, I'm still healing from it. But I'm learning and I'm a testimony for all the people that's going through this because I know someone needs to hear this message. When I was in the hospital, so many people said, Rip, I'm going through the same thing. This is happening to me. I lost my heart. My husband died. The way I've been able to connect with people with what I've been going through because I talk about it. And it's therapeutic not only for me but for my fans. So if I can just help one person realize they're not going alone, that it's not just them, then I did my job.
Well, listen, you guys, tickets are available. How can people get tickets to come to the April Fool's Comedy Show at the Barclays tonight?
It's tonight, man.
So it's your last chance.
And it's on Ticketmaster.com. It's London Brown, it's Justina, it's Tracy Morgan. There's so many different people that's on this line.
I'm not on the flyer, but don't worry about it. I will be there.
But thank you guys. It was honestly, we could sit here and watch her roast each other all day. But you can watch it tonight.
You look like ice cream falling off the cone with that body.
See?
He got child
tonight,
out right here.
Tonight, it's going to be a great show, man. I appreciate you coming through doing this. It's going to be amazing.
You can watch the full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And of course, when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee on a Pizza Friday here on Way Up.
You really not really
no,
good.
Well, we got some pizza.
You know I'm on Ramadan.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were Muslim.
Right, I'm not Muslim, but I'm practicing some
balance. All right. Well, they also, not only did they just deliver us pizza, but it has Diara from Detroit, that show that's on BET Plus. It came in boxes with that advertising on it. That's nice.
I like that. That's a dope idea.
Okay. All right. Well, of course, thank you again to Rip Micheals. He co-hosted yesterday, and he has the Barclays April Fool's show tonight. Also, shout out to Country Wayne. He's at the Beacon Theater tonight. It's a good comedy weekend. And you can watch the full interview with Justina Valentine, Rip Micheals, and London Brown on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. Amanda, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm chilling. I'm working. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. I'm a slave to the rhythm.
All right. We love to see it. What you eating at 7 tonight?
I don't know. It's definitely not pizza, though. Even though this pizza is smelling good.
All right. Well, you guys be safe, and we will see you on Monday. It's Way Up. You have the last word.
Hi, Angela. So I have a question. I'm 24 and my partner is 41. Does age really play a part in loving someone?
Hi, Angela Yee. This is Liza Gibson Danner. I'm calling you from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I just wanted to say that I enjoy listening to you. You inspire me every single day. I'm trying to start a little cleaning company. It had a lot of ups and downs, and I think I learned more from the downs. But thank you for all you do, and if this message ever come across to you, I just hope you know you're doing a great job, and I appreciate you. Keep inspiring a lot of people. Thank you so much.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.